Given the choice between being right and being kind, choose kind. Make improvements, not excuses. Seek respect, not attention. Never hate jealous people. They are jealous because they think you're better than them. Going back to your ex is like having a shower and putting dirty underwear back on. It is so hard to believe because it is so hard to obey. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. No regrets, just blessings. No worries, just acceptance. No expectations, just gratitude. Don't blame a clown for acting like a clown. Ask yourself why you keep going to the circus. Keep your friends for friendship, but work with the skilled and competent. Intuition is something that is ahead of accurate knowledge. It's not what you say out of your mouth that determines your life. It's what you whisper to yourself that has the most power. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. The only time you should look into someone else's bowl is to make sure they have enough. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. This you have the power to revoke at any moment. You need to stop the habit of doubting yourself. Everything happens for a reason, always. See people for who they are, not who you need them to be. The best way to gain self-confidence is to do what you are afraid to do. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. It is wrong to assume that men of immense wealth are always happy. Do what's right for you, even if it hurts others. Do no less than what you wish to have done. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Try to get what you love. Otherwise, you'll have to love what you got. If your friends tell you not to be with that woman because she's really promiscuous, that's when you'll realize who your true friends are. To say I don't have time is like saying I don't want to. Once you feel you are avoided by someone, never disturb them again. Don't lie, don't cheat, be honest, and be loyal. You will meet people who you just can't get along with. No matter how correct you come, you can say and do all the right things, but will bump heads regardless. You must expect great things of yourself before you can do them. Never lose your sense of humor. Laughter is the best medicine for the soul. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. Keep your mouth shut whenever you are sad. Real strength is letting people lose you instead of begging them to choose you. As a young person, commit to pursuing your dreams. This will give you a better quality of life, make you more resilient, and improve your surroundings, all with the aim of having an abundant old age. Loneliness is the price you pay when you start to improve yourself. People only want to hear the good, not the bad. So if you have issues, it'll be hard to find people to confide in. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. When in a state of hunger, one ought not to undertake labor. If a goal is worth having, it's worth blocking out the time in your day-to-day life necessary to achieve it. Love yourself and keep moving forward. Learn to heal without venting to everyone. It will avoid disappointment. Time is the most powerful force. Don't be afraid to start over again this time. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. Action proves who someone is. Words just prove who they pretend to be. Create and stick to a personal budget. Although the world is full of suffering, it is full also of the overcoming of it. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. If you need more than one hand to count your best friends, you're not a great best friend. Prioritize your physical and mental health. They are your most valuable assets. If you don't control your mind, someone else will. We're all born originals, and most of us end up as copies. Let age not envy draw wrinkles on your cheeks. Own your happiness. Don't outsource it. If you are guided by courage, awareness, tranquility, and peace, nature will serve you. Love is a form of prejudice. You love what you need. You love what makes you feel good. You love what is convenient. If you never heal from what hurt you, you'll bleed on people who didn't cut you. Worrying about losing is losing before you begin. If nothing else, some people just teach you how not to be. Keep on going, and the chances are that you'll stumble on something, perhaps when you are least expecting it. Genius is a mind that knows its limits. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. The only rejection is not asking. Do not discuss your past with anyone, because only you know its true story and significance. Others may not understand or even use it against you. It's normal to feel bad after making the right decision. Hardship often prepares an ordinary person for an extraordinary destiny. Small circle private life and peaceful mind. You will annoy many people by doing what is right for you. Don't be weak in front of them. Life's ingredients don't always mix easily. Keep striving. Healing also means taking an honest look at the role you play in your own suffering. We often overestimate what we can do in a year, but underestimate what is possible in 5. Pain makes you stronger. Tears make you braver. Heartbreak makes you wiser. So thank the past for a better future. Once you face your fear, nothing is ever as hard as you think. The happiest of all lives is a busy solitude. It's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes mean you're trying. Never force, don't beg, and don't chase. Who has learned to be anxious in the right way has learned the ultimate. It is better to light a small candle than to curse the darkness. You will look back at your life with much more regret for the things that you didn't do than for the things that you did. This is the armor that preserves the mind. Therefore, do not deceive yourself. Of all deceivers, fear most yourself. You don't have to burn books to destroy a culture. Just get people to stop reading them. Your heart will tell you where to go. Your head will guide you there safely. Use one without the other, and you'll get lost. You cannot change the direction of the wind, but you can adjust your sails to reach your destination. Each pain makes you stronger, each betrayal more intelligent, every disappointment more skillful, and each experience wiser. When in doubt, tell the truth. Hands that were on your shoulder during bad times are more valuable than the hands that clap for you on your success. If you want to feel motivated to do something, take the smallest action towards doing it. You've got to do what's right for you, even if it hurts some people you love. Accept things as they are. Life isn't about living in the past or living for the future. It's about living in the now. Turn your wounds into wisdom. At school, nobody ever taught us how to light a cigarette in a storm of rain, nor how a fire could be made with wood, nor that it is best to stick a bayonet in the belly, because there it doesn't get jammed as it does in the ribs. First it hurts, then it makes you stronger. He suffers more than necessary who suffers before it is necessary. Always remember that the biggest waste you can make is a waste of time. People who play roles will eventually forget their lines. When you build in silence, no one knows where to attack. Be patient and tough. Someday, this pain will be useful to you. Your respect at most places is directly proportional to your bank balance. Stop having relationship problems with people you're not in relationships with. Life changes for the better when we realize that we don't have to know everything and we don't have to pretend that we do. If it's out of your hands, it deserves freedom from your mind too. The cost of procrastination is the life you could have lived. Remember, some things have to end for better things to begin. The more you spend clinging to the past, the less likely your future will be any brighter. Life always offers you a second chance. It's called tomorrow. Do not complain about growing old. It is a privilege denied to many. Time flies one day. You are 30 the next, you are 50. Plan now for what you want 50 to look like. Because a thing seems difficult, for you do not think it impossible for anyone to accomplish. You may not realize this, but the people you love are your biggest weaknesses. Once a problem is solved, its simplicity is amazing. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. A river cuts through a rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. Someday, when things are okay, you'll look back and feel proud that you didn't give up. Sometimes you have to lose all you have to find out who you truly are. Life is short, and it is here to be lived. Failure shows us the way by showing us what isn't the way. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. No man is good enough to govern another man without the other's consent. It's simpler than you think. Your mind plays tricks. Even if you are on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness, bad days give experience, worst days give lessons, and best days give memories. The point of the argument is not to defeat each other, but to understand each other. Your potential is endless. You may not lead a comfortable life with a single source of income. You need to build others. Expect nothing. Never be disappointed. Never share your problems with friends before finding a solution, no matter how challenging it is. If it scares you, it might be a good thing to try. Good things do come to those who wait and suffer. Keep your mouth shut whenever you are happy. Keep your mouth shut whenever you are sad. The harder your past was, the more beautiful your future will be. To avoid disappointment, expect nothing from nobody. Stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. The more distant you are, the more you can see the whole picture. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. Not everything in your brain needs to come out of your mouth. Never jump to conclusions. Be discerning and let people show you their true colors. A person who doesn't have a life of their own will always try to create drama in yours. You might not enjoy discipline, but you'll enjoy the results. It is impossible to exist without passion, for without risk, there is no faith, and the greater the risk, the greater the faith. The people you should always trust are the ones who see you down and still show their support and energy to keep you going. These kinds of people are indispensable for an extraordinary life. Self-care is not selfish. It's essential for a balanced and fulfilling life. You will be disappointed and heartbroken multiple times, but it's how you respond that matters. People want you to succeed, but not more than themselves. By remaining true to yourself without seeking to compare and compete, you will achieve universal respect. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence. Then success is sure. To live is to express, and to express you have to create. Your ambition is handicapped by laziness. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . And why do women always need the husbands of other women? And why do horse thieves always prefer a tamed horse to a wild one? Saving money won't make you a millionaire, but saving money for trips or preparing for your old age is a good alternative to avoid hard times in the future. There are no missed opportunities. Everything you missed wasn't yours. No excuses, because excuses don't solve your problems. You don't always have to be going, being, and doing. It's really okay to just chill. Fortune accompanies the brave. Humility is everything. A woman's age means nothing. The best melodies are played on old violins. Work hard in your youth so that in your old age you have no fear or regret when you recall your past. Don't quit. Nothing lasts forever, not even pain. What is coming is better than what is gone. The first step to getting anywhere is deciding you're not willing to stay where you are. Love ceases to be a demon only when he ceases to be a god. Listen more than you speak, for wisdom often comes from silence. Your life is your story. Write well. Edit often. The past is history. The future is a mystery. The here and now is a gift. That is why it's called the present. When you do things right, people won't be sure you've done anything at all. Don't waste your time with explanations. People only hear what they want to hear. I stood next to her, listened to her, laughed, and thought how terrible it is to love a woman and be poor. Remember 5 years ago, you dreamed about being where you are now. Think about it. Become a ghost. Forget attention. Just grow in private. Sometimes the world is trying to tell you who you are, but if you don't stop to reflect and listen, you'll never be able to hear. Never make someone a priority who only makes you an option. Learn to handle rejection gracefully. It's a part of life. If you don't let go of the wrong people, you'll never meet the right people. Always move in your own direction, not according to society, friends, or family. Thanks for watching. To make sure you don't miss any future videos, please click the circular subscribe button in the middle of the screen. You can also check out more videos on the left or our playlists on the right. Don't forget to like and share to help us spread the word. Thanks you.